I just wanted to ask. So last week when we had our show, did you remember to share the video? Not on my page, on your page. Yeah, did you share it on your page? Because that's really good. That's what be that's like a warm hug for the show. I hope you did that. And if you haven't done it, make sure you do it right now, okay, guys? See you soon. 1 2 Talk It Off, 7 o'clock Mondays, Eastern Standard Time. Hi, everybody. This is Skin Chat with Samora, and this evening we are going to be having a beautiful queen. She's going to be assisting me with getting these brows right. You know, you just get tired of looking like a clown. So we're going to get that together tonight. And we have some people who are going to be joining us. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And who's baby number two? Oh, baby number two's like, oh, here we go. Oh. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, now sit and let Mama and Samora get this stuff done. Okay, you got to sit down. Good job. So, welcome, Samora. Yeah, you're in my crazy life for a few seconds.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
Well, so this evening you're going to get me sorted out with these brows. I left them bare for you to deal with, as you can see.
That's fine. Yeah, so today we're going to do it could be for expert, it could be for beginners, or just general makeup lovers, showing the brow routine that I use that you can use in your routine as well. And I'm going to be using my brand's EsdeeBeauty brow stick today.
Awesome. I am so glad that you said that, because you know what? I want you to tell everybody about your line, because everybody knows about everybody else. I must be let everybody know I'm a little bit biased because this is a bloodline.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying here?
Yes.
So I'm gonna let Samora tell you all about her new, well, it's not really new, it's been out for a while, but she's gonna share her makeup line. She's gonna be using her makeup line to demonstrate how to get your brows on a fleek.
Yes, of course. Love the brows on fleek. So yes, EsdeeBeauty is a cosmetic brand that I started last year. It's small, but growing steadily. Right now for my products, I have an eyebrow pencil, the Esdee Brow Stick, and I have a lash collection that I just launched last month, well, in the beginning of July. So that lash collection features 4 different styles. They range from, a wispy, more natural eyelash to, big, voluminous eyelashes.
And you'll be showing us examples of these once we're done, right?
Yes, I can definitely do that. So awesome. You guys can have a sneak peek of the collection.
Okay, so let's get started.
Yes.
What do I need to do first?
So get whatever, generally, I always, use my brow stick. Sometimes I like to use, what do you call those? The brow shadow, like, the powder or the pomades, but pencils are just, especially when you're someone that, always on the go and you need to get your routine done under a certain amount of time, pencils are really just the go-to for that. So my pencil is great because it comes with the brush on the bottom here. Right. And then it also has, the actual brow product to fill in on the same brush. So, it just breaks down. It just brings 2 products into one. So you don't have to, have multiple things while doing your routine.
Right.
So yes, you're going to start with the brush end and just make sure that your brows are brushed through. So if you see me looking off, I'm just looking into
I got a break in
my mirror. But I also want to have you guys have a good view as well.
Right. Let me see if I can go any closer so they can see my unmade brows while I'm doing this.
So right now we're all bare. And you just want to brush through them into the direction you would like it to be.
Right. And you said you also have a palette?
I don't have any eyeshadow palettes out yet, but that will be down the line, and I will come back onto your show to
yes, sir.
All of those. Every time I have a product, I would love to be on the show and demonstrate. But right now, it's the SD Lash collection and then the brow sticks.
Okay, so next time we'll try the lash.
Right.
We'll talk a little bit more about the lash when we're done.
Yeah.
All right. So next time we'll definitely do the lash. Okay, so yes, so what do I need to do first?
So then now have your pencil ready to apply and fill in your brow. So you first want to, well, this is how I do them. You want to start building the shape. I like to fill in my brows to just make how its natural shape is more pronounced.
Yeah, mine, would you say mine is like straight, almost straight, isn't it?
I do think you have an arch. It's not completely just like, you know, straight across your forehead. So I would say you have like a high arch in the middle, and then, you know, it kind of goes down, similar to mine, but I just grow mine out a little thicker.
Right.
Yeah.
This is all I got.
But yeah, I think yours definitely has an arch though.
Okay.
Yes. So you can
outline.
Right. So I just make thinner strokes to kind of just put the main outline of the brow. If you can see that. Is it
so I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna make thin strokes.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm starting at the top because on this brow here, the beginning of my brow it's not as full like the other one.
Right.
So I just want to fill in. That's another thing, you know, that's the point of filling in your eyebrows. You're trying to, you know, fill in where there's gaps and it looks, you know, a little uneven. So on this brow, it's uneven in the front. So I'm going to just make those thin strokes.
All right, let me make those thin strokes with you here. Well, if these little people will let me get some space. All right, so I got those thin strokes and I try to make a little shape, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And fill in where.
No, you know, I can't see too well, so I gotta like bend over a little bit so that I can.
No problem.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I got my thin strokes going on.
Good.
See that, people?
And then continue to do that. So I'm starting at the top in the front and then gradually go down to the back. And normally my trick that I share with people, you want to keep the strokes lighter when you're filling in the front, and then you can go a little more heavy-handed on the tail end because it's just a more smoother look when it goes from light to, you know, dark. You don't want it to be so strong, but it's, you know, depending on how you like your makeup to look. But that's just the tip I use, especially if the tail end of your brow.
I'm gonna give me a little bit more of an arch.
Okay.
You know, illusion.
And a lot of people I've seen do when they're doing their routine, they shave their tail end of the brow off sometimes, so they can have more, you know, freedom to really create whatever brow shape they like. For me, that's a little extreme.
Yeah, that's kind of brave.
So yeah, I just bring. Yeah, I think you got it down.
Yeah, hold on. How you doing?
You definitely got her down and filled in. And then when I bring it to the end, that's when I go to the bottom now and kind of tackle that end of the brow. So the front of my brow and the bottom is, you know, basically the hairs are where they need to be. I don't have to fill in too much. But in the middle, I kind of have like a space that I like to connect and fill in more.
Right.
So I just make some strokes to fill that in.
You know why she got so much work to do? She got enough brow. I ain't got no brow.
Funny, when I was younger, I used to pluck them so much, and they looked more like yours when I was, you know, like high school age. But then I just decided to grow them out one time, and, you know, I didn't.
I have not, guys. You guys are gonna be like, what? I have not waxed or plucked my brows in over a year.
Really?
Yes. I used to wax when I was, the first time I did anything with my brows, I was like 4 or 5. Right? Oh. And after that, I got the hang of it. And then when I was like 12 and 13, girl, I was plucking my brows.
Really?
So I've been plucking my brows since I was 12. And then when I started business and everything, I would probably like pluck my brows 3 times a year.
Wow.
So this is almost like tattoo.
That's really tattoo.
Almost like tattoo.
But yeah, I try not to, because I can get a little pluck tweezer happy.
Yeah.
So I try not to.
So I actually use for the very front of it, in front here, instead of trying to get it right, I actually just use my brush to blend it in. Is that good?
Oh yeah, no, that's the point of it. And you want to make sure you do that throughout filling in, so you don't have like a cake up of product and then it just looks, you know, so dramatic. But yeah.
Nice. All right. Yeah. Let me know when you're ready to tackle the next one.
I'm pretty much ready. I filled in my bald area down here on the other one. So.
Try this one. You want your eyebrows done? What are you gonna tell people? Do you want your eyebrow? Do you want makeup, baby? You hear that? My
what did he
son
say?
Said, no thanks.
He's like, I'm not interested in that.
Correct.
That's quite okay.
Yes,
we don't blame you.
Yeah, that's how we roll. No makeup for boys.
So
I know some people are gonna be like, well, you gotta let him choose. Did you hear the boy?
He chose. He does not want it.
No.
So for the other one, it's kind of even faster for the other brow, because it's really funny how brows are, how the makeup of the make of your face is. Like this brow, when it's without makeup, it's like totally different things. Some people can have perfect, you know, symmetrical twins.
Yeah.
So identical twins, not me. I have to make them like that.
Yeah, my brows, people say your brows are like sisters and not twins. Well, my brows are cousins.
Yeah, like there's just no
way.
Barely relation, barely. So yeah, for the other one, it's not as much work.
Right.
So let me switch over here.
Yeah, the outline is almost like easier on this one.
Yeah. I just kind of fill in with what's already there. I don't have to really make up for anything on this brow.
Right, and I think, no, you can't do that now, baby. We're doing a show, remember? What is the show called?
What you talking about?
That's right. Here we go. Oops. Now, what I like about what you're doing, you know, when you watch some of the tutorials, they have to go back in with, I mean, I will actually still go back in with some concealer. Well, not concealer, but a little bit of makeup. You know, to make it like really sharp and stuff.
Yeah, which I do that step, but since I'm giving the more natural look on my end today, my trick with the concealer, because when you do a full look, I like to do it as well as other people I've seen do it. They like to use a concealer that's a little lighter, so you get that real nice
clean,
highlighted look. And you don't necessarily have to use a eyeshadow underneath your brow bone when you're doing your makeup to get that highlighted under there. So in the cases of when you want to give a natural look where you're not wearing much other face makeup or face products, I use a concealer that's like exactly, if not very close to my skin tone already. So it's not too much of a contrast when I, clean up my brow to give it that nice sharp look.
While you're doing yours, Missy says she wants makeup too. Come on.
Okay.
Let Mama do your eyebrows.
You want to get glammed with us?
Yes, ma'am. So we're gonna see, guys. Now she actually helps me with my makeup sometimes.
You have her own model there.
Oh yeah, she gets in the do. There you go. You want Mama to do both eyebrows? And her eyebrows are amazing. Look at that.
I know, so full and cute.
I know.
Don't pluck them ever.
I know.
Because that's definitely more, I would say, acceptable now, where people just don't even like groom their eyebrows, or minimal grooming.
Right.
And then they maybe just put concealer underneath them when they're doing their makeup looks, and that's how they like to have them. Like, the more manicured brow is not really all the rage anymore.
Somebody doing it, and she would eventually do it as well. You know how it goes.
Yes.
I shaved off all of mine outside. Look at that. Let me see that face. Yeah, I have something to do with that face.
Wow, browed up.
Yes, man. Wow.
Pretty.
Yeah. A little dark for her face. Lighter than me, but yeah. All right, go sit down. I'm gonna do a little tidying up of mine.
With your concealer.
Well.
Oh, tidying up of your brows?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, guys, I know I'm doing it really, really quickly. But we got stuff to do. And then Samora and I,
Go ahead.
Samora and I, we have some lip talk to talk about in a little bit.
Yes, we're gonna do our favorite combos for the moment.
Yes.
And
so I've got mine on, but I'm gonna still share it with you. And then we can start talking about brand. Do you have your own brand of lipstick as well?
No, I only have the lash collection with my 4 lashes and the brow products. So
okay.
The upcoming products I would like to have are lip glosses, lipsticks. I also want to do skincare as well.
Would you be open to a collaboration?
Of course. I think collaborations, especially for smaller brands,
right,
can be great as far as exposure and having a larger audience. So I definitely would be open to that.
Right. So how did you get started in makeup, creating your own makeup line and everything?
So I already had a love of makeup. I've been a freelance makeup artist for several years. So when I was introduced to a friend of a friend last year, around July, it was July last year, that offered brow services, she invited me to take her class on brow waxing and brow tinting. So this was, in COVID time.
Right.
Well, we're still in it, but this was pandemic when
deep
right.
in COVID.
Yeah, deep in COVID. So work was scarce for me, and I was just trying to find, motivation to do the things that, I really like to do, which is makeup and being creative and stuff like that. So when she invited me to the class, I really took it as a sign to, really jump back into that makeup life again, and, building up a business, my business, and just finding ways to, generate income, but doing something I love. So after I took the class, that's when I decided, okay, this is going to be a brand new service that I offer already. And I already have the makeup artist services. So I just decided, okay, rebrand and, launch EsdeeBeauty, started promoting the brow services, and I was, getting appointments, getting support. So that just really motivated me to keep going. And now, I have my.
I love it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I do love it. And I've seen some of the work. She's really good, guys.
Thank you.
I've seen her. We had a wedding recently, and the bride was stunning. Before and after, you can see all of Samora's work. It was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Skin up, she chiseled, and she did the eyes, and she brought the eyes in, and the brows, and the face, and the lips. It was.
Yes, that wedding look was one of my favorite looks. that I've done so far for this year. So I definitely appreciate the love on that.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I hope you get to take, would you have more pictures of her before and after?
I have a lot of after pictures. I didn't take too many before.
I'm gonna volunteer myself. Let me get into your portfolio there and get my face.
Of course.
Beaten.
I'm inviting you. Volunteer, and I'm inviting you as well.
Okay, so you got to help me on the post. How does this look?
Okay, we might have to switch it up a little bit. Might have to do another pose there.
Yeah, I know. So let's get this brow off of you. Yeah, let's get this brow off of you. She doesn't even need it.
Why?
Right. Her natural brows are good.
Yeah, her natural brows are good. No. So can I finish talking to Samora? Okay, because we're doing a show. And when we're doing a show, what do you have to be?
What?
Good job. So Samora, I love to see beyond the now, right? And let's work on those lips. And
yes.
I'm gonna go get my stuff in a little bit, guys. And one of the things I like to see is when you have the egg and the egg has now become a chicken. Now people may think this is cruel, but let me tell you, the best chicken is an eaten chicken. So, and Peter and whoever else, I'm sorry, but but you know, when you have that roast turkey or that roast chicken, it had to get there somewhere. A couple of people had to get involved. You had to have a couple of a middlemen. You know, somebody grew the chicken and then you had from the chicken to the table. So that might not even be a good analogy, but I'm thinking, how can you get bigger? What do you need to expand what you have right now? That was a bad analogy. I'm sorry, people. That was a bad analogy.
I mean, I still understood what you were trying to say, though. So to expand, I definitely think taking part of like pop-up events, or being a part of events where I have a large amount of people that are exposed to EsdeeBeauty is one way, one of several ways that I can expose the brand to more people, gain a larger audience, and find better ways to utilize social media, which I already use and utilize now, but there's so many techniques that are out there that that successful brands, larger brands than mine, use to gain more following, to grow their audience. So I'm definitely looking forward to learning that. There's a lot of classes or mentors out there that I can learn from, entrepreneurial mentors that can show me those techniques to grow my brand, and also growing my products, what I offer. I'm proud of what I have now, but it's only 2 different types of products. So a cosmetic line offers way more. Well, the general.
I'm definitely with you there with the lip glosses. I remember, this was 2019. I actually started to make some lip glosses, like bought all stuff, and I started. Look, these lip glosses were the bomb.com, but I was just making me, and I was like, oh, this is so expensive. So what is the funding like? How do you get this all together?
So right now, my funding is solely coming from me. It's my main business. I also have a day job, but I don't want to call it a side hustle and minimize it, because it's not a side hustle. I'm trying to grow to the point where I won't need a day job to support myself. So my income from the day job is how I fund my business. But I also, and sales from my products and from being a makeup artist as well. But I am trying to navigate business credit, a line of business credit, and maybe a small business loan, and how that can benefit me and my business in terms of just having funds to just build it up in every way. So that's another thing that I'm going to be exploring and learning more about, so I can,
And I think that there's so much that small businesses can benefit from. Even right now with COVID, people may think, well, you should really be shut down. I remember when I was actually going to open, I think you remember I was going to open a salon and spa, and my launch was on 14th of March. And COVID said, well, everything closes on the 7th of March at 5 o'clock. So
right.
I was still thinking, don't take off Mama's bracelet. I was still thinking that, well, I can do it. I'm going to wait it out. But then 3 months, 4 months, 5 months pass. I'm like, there's no way. But now the climate, the environment, everything is different. And people are a lot more open to cyber stuff. So one thing I know that will be great is with the business, people being able to purchase products online. And with small businesses, networking is really, really important. I mean, I share this with people all the time. Networking is really important. And people, I'm going to speak to you directly. When it comes to networking, when you see people post their stuff, you must click like. You must click share. Can you do it to this video? I'd really appreciate it.
We would greatly appreciate it.
You know, we really need to just click like and share, because the algorithms are asking that you do it. So then when people go, well, I don't see it, or you need to post more. It's a matter more of the people that see it actually interacting.
Right.
So we need
that boosts it.
Yes. So we need to really, this is a form of networking, and we really need to be able to show that we are a part of it. So you're not going to buy right away because, hey, like me, I don't need another eyebrow pencil, but I'm going to buy the eyebrow pencil because one, she's my cousin, two, I want to try it, and it looked really good on her. So I'm going to buy it. And I would like you guys to do the exact same thing. You're going to see the information on the screen. You've been seeing it all the time on this screen. I want you to be a part of this. It's not a project, a part of this business, a part of this lifestyle. And Samora, I also know that when, as a small business, that you are going to be needing, depending on your vision. If your vision and my vision for you right now is the same thing, I see you looking at some funding that you can really benefit, like from crowdfunding. I'm not talking about GoFundMe's or anything like that, where people can buy shares in your makeup company.
Yes, that's very smart suggestion. Yeah. I actually, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you know, you can, a lot of us need to utilize things like Indiegogo, Kickstart, Seed Invest, Start Engine. I mean, we're talking about really large crowdfunding companies, but they are really beneficial when it comes to funding your business and really getting things done and moving forward. And a lot of the investors, hey, listen, you can offer investor perks. You invest in my company, you get this. You invest this much, you get that. And that's really how it goes. A lot of us have projects that we're working on. So when are we starting this lip gloss line? You hear, when are we starting this lip gloss line?
When would you like to launch?
Listen, this is, you don't know we're related, but you don't know my brain, you know. This is August.
Okay.
All right. Now September is Labor Day. And then you have November, which is Thanksgiving. And COVID seems to be doing a little itchy kitchy kind of thing. But people are online. So 6 to 8 weeks, ma'am.
6 to 8 weeks. Okay. I think we can make something happen. We can definitely put our minds together and have lip gloss for the ladies, for anyone that would, everyone that would want to purchase. So we have to have our business meeting.
Yes, ma'am. But some more, let us go get, I'm going to go get my,
your lip combo.
Yeah. I'm going to take this off and show you guys how I put this together, and Samora's going to get hers and she's going to show you her favorite one. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere, okay? You. I want you.
to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and to like me on Facebook. I'm Kareen Carlton. I want you to do that. And join me every Monday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for 1, 2, Talk It Off. 1, 2, Talk It Off. Say 1, 2, Talk It Off. Every Monday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I want you to join me and tell your friends. Let's chit chat. Come on screen and share your thoughts with me, okay? 1, 2, Talk It Off. Remember to follow and subscribe and like. I'm Kareen Carlton.
Okay, so welcome back, guys. And I promised you I'm here with Samora, and we are going to be sharing now our favorite
lip combo.
Mine is, and I don't mind sharing because she does not, I would only share this because she doesn't have a line on this.
Not yet.
Not yet. So I'm actually going to be using a whole bunch of people. I'm going to be doing CoverGirl and Rihanna and Dollar Store and so yeah. So I obviously always have to put on some balm. And it's not a lot, just so that things don't look ugly and crackly. Even before I do my show, I have to. Anytime I put on makeup, I do that. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, Rihanna has this, Fenty Beauty has this, this color.
Yes.
This color. So, and it's a color stay actually. It's a matte color, and I love it. So I always start off with this, a little bit all over my lip, right? And this is literally, oh, I put a little too much on there just now, but this is, I didn't do tissue. Literally put it on. All right.
Pretty color. Yeah.
It's pretty nude. If I put on more, it would really make me look like I've got sick turn on mouth kind of thing. And then, so I get another matte color. I can't remember who's this. Trip, was it? Rimmel London.
Oh, Rimmel London. Okay.
Yeah. And I use it to give me that little I do contour my lips. You see how big they are now? without the con. So then I take this and I use it as a liner, but it's more like a contouring than a liner for me. Okay. And I do all the edge. Then for just around the corners, I bring it in a little bit.
We love it. Ombre lip.
I do. Right?
I want makeup too.
I know you do.
I want to see makeup like you.
Now, still having my center empty, but not too empty. Then I take my CoverGirl. This is I think they call it Decadent Peach. I'm using a lot of beige people colors here. But it comes together, right? And exactly where the matte lips are still, there's nothing there. I can actually go in with this and just touch it.
And bring it back. Yeah. Ombre.
And I have a little bit of a thing on my finger still where you guys can see, like right now, it's not blended, right? I take that and I just go back over it to blend it in a little bit.
Can I have a band too?
A what?
A band too.
A band too?
Lip balm.
Lip balm? Sure. You want to put this lip balm on?
Yeah.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah. And there. Complete.
Yes. I love that. I love it.
Well, you know, she's in the do as well. So she got her lip. And this is her color.
Oh, is that the same Decadent Peach?
Yeah. Pink. You want me to help you? And she's putting it on without
a mirror.
You know, on her faces though. Come on, do it for you properly. There you go. Ooh, chop, chop. There you go.
Look at you, girl.
And that's my favorite go-to in that
combo right now. Okay.
What, a minute and a half?
Okay.
Yeah, it was really quick. Let me see what you got.
So I have it's probably my main thing that I always do with my lips. I'm not really a lipstick girl as much these days, but when I do like my full glam, I'll probably choose a lipstick over a lip gloss or both together. So this is a ColourPop lip gloss, and then you can, you know, for the ones that would want to recreate, you can use any dark brown lip liner, and that's like mostly the lip liner color that I go for is dark brown. This is the ColourPop Frozen collection that they released, Frozen 2, and the color is Free Spirit. So it's definitely like a peachy nude color.
Okay.
Yeah, really pretty. I must look, lip gloss is like my best friend. I just think it looks great. So yeah, I just remembered about the mirror. So I'm going to just put on my lip liner first. And I don't like overline, like some people like to do that overline thing. Not really my cup of tea. I just go with my natural shape.
She's got beautiful lips, doesn't she?
Thank you. Appreciate you.
She's got her daddy's lips.
Yeah. My mom really doesn't have. So she has, you know, standard, but they're not super juicy.
Did you just call my aunt standard?
She's not a standard woman, but the size of her lips, I mean.
No, I'm just kidding.
I could never call her that. So yeah, just a, you know, lip liner don't have to be perfect.
Right.
Just do a, you know, once over.
Right.
Blend in a little. And then go in with the color. And like I said, I'm doing, thank you. I'm doing the, you know, natural look today. So it definitely, you know, good for work or just one, you want to do a little more simple vibe. Very nice peachy nude. Yeah.
I like it. And I love the gloss. I love the gloss as well.
Yeah, gloss is my favorite. It's definitely like a summertime vibe, you know, as far as makeup, you just feel like gloss is the way to go.
I think gloss is sexy.
Right.
Gloss is like,
too. Makes you feel, you know.
I know it's
a little flirty, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
So Kyra, what were we doing today? Good. Thank everybody for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Say bye everybody.
Bye everybody.
Well, Samore, it was awesome.
Yes, thank you for having me today.
Hi. So I just wanted to ask, so last week when we had our show, did you remember to share the video? Not on my page, on your page. Yeah, did you share it on your page? Because that's really good. That's what that's like a warm hug for the show. I hope you did that. And if you haven't done it, make sure you do it right now, okay guys? See you soon. 1-2 Talk It Off, 7 o'clock Mondays, Eastern Standard Time.